here to stay. We're here to stay. You can't move my army, no, no, no way. No way, no way. Ready to do all, so don't test my lane. Raising the bar, you won't overtake her. I'm a sword of them here, we're here to stay. Come on!
Good morning, everybody. What's up? Let's go. Only like 9 people here to see my cool intro, which was kind of weak. I got the Robocop intro going on. There'll be Pokemon in the chat if you want to catch some Pokemon. We're starting a little bit early today. We'll talk about some BitForex stuff. And then we got the Robocop drop. I can see several people in the chat saying that they're just hanging out, not going for the drop. As of right now, I can't see myself going for this. There's 2,000 editions. Only one of them is available on the drop. That's the Jetpack. And if you have the Jetpack and the first Robocop, then you can craft them together and get the second flying Robocop, the butterfly Robocop. I hope they're not really calling it the butterfly Robocop. I've seen several people call it that. I don't know about that. I don't know if I like the idea of buying a butterfly Robocop, but whatevs. Maybe we'll snipe some good ones in the market. I got serial numbers to look for today. We got La Potato first in the chat today. Let's go. What's up, Potato? Let me show you guys the serial numbers to look for. Let's see. Let me go back here because I did lose my chat for a second there. Mustus Pustus is here. It's just me. Thanu is chilling with me, but skipping the drop. I've seen several people say that. We got Tucson in the house, and it's just me. Says I'm waiting for your poll. How many people are going for the drop? Usually the polls during the live streams are a little more bullish than the polls on Twitter. It seems like people come to hang out for the stream because they are going for the drop. So maybe that poll will surprise you. I've only got one price prediction in the price predictions channel so far. What's up, Thanu? Also skipping the drop, and that price prediction is for me, and it's not very high. So maybe we'll get some more price predictions in there. We'll see what everybody else thinks about this one. But with 2,000 editions, it's gonna be hard to see this one go above retail.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Let's go, Tucson. What's up, my man? We got Christopher Stid in the house. Good morning, Stid. Needs the coffee too. Yeah, I filled up my coffee, so I was able to start early. We're good to go. I got the caffeine. I got my iPad ready. Yeah, and we got to talk about Omi too. Thanu says he's buying Omi right now on a Syndex, which is another place where you can buy it. I know the price has been dropping. Of course, that's what BitForex looks like. I'm sure everybody knows by now. Let's see if we can find out what Ecomi's doing. Last time I checked, it was like 0008. Omi's only going down because of Forex. What's up, Red Hot Snacks? What's up, Bitcoin BMW in the house? Going to pass on the drop as well. Yeah, I don't blame you. We got Eric here. What's up, Eric? Simply Marvelous is here. What's up, Marvelous? Let's go. It is drop day once again. It's Sunday drop day, but maybe not the most exciting drop of all time here. Make sure my chat's catching up. All right, so yeah, that's my balance right now. I did actually buy a bunch of pork yesterday. Pork, do y'all know what pork is? My man Uno Sean talked me into getting some. It's from like PolyOx, who is like a known scammer. However, they got this exchange set up where people are going to be exchanging their Pepe, not financial advice, I don't know nothing about crypto, but they're going to be exchanging their Pepe for pork. So I'm thinking pork could get a pump because of that. I did buy back into Myro. I bought Myro at like, I don't know, 0006 or 006, and then sold it at 009, and then buy back in at 007. So I don't know what I'm doing. I'm messing around. I got a little bit of extra money in my crypto wallets from the airdrops from Win. And there's another one too that I always forget. There were 2 airdrops, and I got a couple $100 from that, so I'm just playing around with that. Delco Deuce says I have Robocop, and I'll grab this for sure. Yeah, if you already have the Robocop, this probably is worth going for because you'll be able to do the crafting. I still don't know if it's worth going for. The thing about it is you'll be burning the jetpacks. So here, as you can see, it's at 0008 right now and going down. Look at the last hour. And it's kind of trading sideways right now, or the last hour. But it has a lot to do with BitForex going down, and we'll look at some information about that. There's been some new stuff released, not a lot, but a little bit. What's up, Risky B? Appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with me. So on this one, the jetpacks will start at 1,987 editions, but then they'll start dropping as people burn them. However, this Robocop with the jetpack already on it will start at 0 editions technically, and it'll go up from there because you can only get this if you burn your jetpack. So it's not going to get to the full 1,987 editions. Maybe half that is what I'm thinking. Let's see what the Robocop Season 1 looks like. This is the NFT you'll have to have in order to burn the jetpack. It's not on here. I'll search for it. So if you have this NFT, this Robocop Series 1, and you get the jetpack today, this is the one right here, and it's already pumped. It came down a little bit. It was at like 110 when we were checking it yesterday, maybe around 120, down to 100. But you'll keep this. This one doesn't burn, though. That's the thing. If you actually go through the burning event, you'll have 2 different Robocops and no jetpack. So you'll keep that. You'll keep the Season 1, and the jetpack will get burnt. So the edition size on jetpacks are going to drop, but it's still pretty high edition size. I don't think it sells out. I don't think it goes above retail, but I could be wrong. I'll show you the price predictions. We'll see if we have any other price predictions in here yet. I know I'm buying Omi now if I can. Told you I'm waiting for 0005. It could happen. Now I really think it could happen. What's up, Stan? What's up, Duck and Cover? Let's go. We got the OGs in the chat. Excited about the drop. Maybe. Maybe not. So yeah, this guy says he's Dana White. Do y'all believe him? It says his profile, and I know you can't see it under Duck and Cover right here. It says self-made millionaire, international playboy. He says that's me. I mean, obviously I don't believe him. Apparently this is Dana White, and he was having more fun back in 2021. We all were. All right, so here's my price prediction. 25 jimmies. Retail is 40 on this one. I'm not going for it, Fitz. But I will be sniping in the market. We got serial numbers to look for. We got like 1987, 1924, 313 would probably be a good one. 209 will probably be a good one. 1947, I don't know, maybe not so much. But there are serial numbers to look for today, so we can get in the market and do some sniping. Been running my doggy on Muzzle Run. Let's go. Oh, he sucks. I've been running a little bit on Muzzle Run. I've been playing a little bit of Photo Finish Live. I actually have not checked the results. I think I had a race last night on Photo Finish Live, and I haven't even looked yet. I forgot all about it. All right, let's get in here to Twitter and see what people are saying about BitForex. You don't believe them, yet you give it airtime? Well, I mean, I had to go to the price predictions channel anyway. He was already in there, so I mean, it wasn't on purpose. Did BitForex fix itself? No. There was actually a Twitter page, and I can't remember what it is now, but there was some Twitter saying that if you follow them, they will announce as soon as BitForex opens back up because they're checking it. They have a bot checking it every minute, but I don't remember which one it was. You can see the fudders are going off on the BitForex news, which is kind of messed up. And for a minute there, on mine anyway, of course not really, but on my Twitter it said BitForex was trending, maybe because I searched it a couple times, I don't know. And this guy is like, do you guys know about this guy? This guy's really interesting. What's up, Astro VeVe? Thanks for hanging out. We're talking about BitForex, which has gone down. A lot of people keep their Omi on BitForex. Oh, we got a Pokemon in the chat. Is my volume down? That's good. And this guy is really interesting because if you go deep into his Twitter feed, you can see that he was like purposely pumping and dumping Omi in a very sussy way. And now he's like super bullish on it. But now he's throwing a fit also about BitForex, and he got blocked by the Akomi Twitter page. This guy makes me wonder, like, well, who is this guy? Well, sorry, let me back up. Will the death of BitForex fix Omi? Ugh. I don't know. What results, if BitForex goes down, is it going to have on Omi tokens? I mean, obviously, 22 billion Omi tokens get burnt. But a lot of big investors, and I think Mr. Pags is one of them, who has his Omi on BitForex, are going to be super mad about it and are not going to want to invest in Omi again in the future. But yeah, if you look into this guy, he's really interesting because, see, he's talking about the VeVe coin, which doesn't even exist. But he's like, I'll tell you exactly how to pump and dump Omi. You do this, and then you do that. And he's been doing this for like months and months and months. Oh, he's really shady. What's up, Gritty One? Let's go. Thanks for hanging out with us. It is drop day. I don't think I'm going for this one. It's almost impossible to underestimate how toxic, chaotic, and potentially violent the average American male truly is. But I thought the whole thing was that they were feeding us all these GMOs to make us less violent and more feminine. But now we're too violent? I don't know if I believe that. Denny OC in the house. What's up, Denny OC? Robocop is poop. Now, I have to be honest here. I don't think I've ever seen the Robocop movie. Definitely seen millions of clips from it.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me?
But I don't think I've seen the movie itself. I definitely haven't seen part 2 and part 3. Yeah, this guy is wild. You need to go in here and check out his account. Cavell Anderson did a video this morning or maybe last night about BitForex as well. And one of the updates that I read today, and I'll see if I can find it, is where the former vice president, I used to know his name, so I was doing a little bit of research on this. Somebody said rug pull. The former vice president made a comment about it, but he was saying that he's unable to get into he was unable to get into contact with the people at BitForex, even though he used to work there, which he said is very unusual. So that's not a good sign. JB says people who left their OMI on an exchange have no one to blame but themselves. Some people are saying that, and some people are countering that, saying it's VeVe's fault or Ecomi's fault for not getting bigger exchanges, so they didn't have to keep their money on those exchanges. I don't know. I think it's unfortunate all around. I used to keep a lot of my OMI on BitForex. I'm not gonna lie. Mr. Pags, I don't know. I just noticed that Mr. Pags was talking about it a lot. I saw that he was holding a Twitter space about it, but I didn't go in there, so I don't know all the details. One of the best scripts ever written. Is it really good? See, I never got into Robocop. It just felt like the graphics, the special effects were not impressive at all. I watched Terminator. I watched a couple movies like it, but I didn't get into Robocop. All right, so here's OMI Watcher. He puts out a lot of information about what's going on. He says, we'd like to inform all OMI holders using BitForex that their OMI is not... Yeah, I think Cavell Anderson posted this or showed this tweet as well in his recent video, where they're saying that BitForex holdings remain, or the OMI remains in BitForex's wallets. However, I don't necessarily know that I can find this website again. This might be it. But I mentioned yesterday during the stream that if you look at BitForex's holdings, they had $600,000 in USDT. That's not it. Or maybe it was USDC. But that $600,000 is gone now. So I don't know where that went. And I think they had some Bitcoin too. And I don't know where that went. However, their largest holding is OMI tokens. Yeah, you can't even go in there. Their largest holding is OMI tokens with 22 billion. And their CEO just resigned like a week ago. Well, no, I guess it's been like 3 weeks. I think he resigned January 29th. So that's not good either. And if you look up some information on that guy, I think his name was Jason Luo. He's been involved in some other scandalous activity in the past as well. Also not good. Don't get how any of this is Ecomi's fault. Nah, I don't either. If you look up another good account to watch when it comes to this BitForex stuff is Living Aloha. Living Aloha actually put out a video on his YouTube channel weeks before this saying why, or talking about why he doesn't necessarily trust BitForex, and then this all happened. But he says, are you an OMI holder? Not currently. I've had OMI in the past, and I have the story that I've told lots of times about how I lost the seed phrase to my trust wallet and lost all my OMI tokens, which was a sad, sad day. We got, oh, let me catch up on my chat here. What's up, Alejandro? Let's go. Kryptoni says my Twitter is shut down over nothing. What? And they won't let me get back in, so I lose all my OMI and my Twitter? This might be the end of my crypto journey. That would be rough if you lost both. What the? When did that happen? Here, let me check out Living Aloha, and I gotta look up Kryptoni's account. What'd you do? What happened, Kryptoni? I did not know you lost your Twitter. It's Ecomi's fault, says Astro VeVe. No possibility to transfer or buy OMI from VeVe. It would be nice if you could buy it in the app. That would definitely help. We got Kobe Collects in the house. Let's go. We got, I think that's a dugong. Is that a dugong? What's up, Hammy? Hammy's here. We got OGJ Money in the house. Probably here to find out some more BitForex information. I don't have a lot of good information on it, but we're going to go through what Living Aloha was talking about. Scar's in the house. He's excited for Robocop. Maybe people will be going for this one. I want to see people's price predictions. I don't have many in the price predictions channel yet. What's up, Hidden Jester? But my prediction personally is kind of low. We got Gus Hall here as well. We got BE in the house. What's up, BE? Yeah, try to catch that Pokemon if you can. I think somebody caught it. Gus Hall caught the Pokemon, the dugong. All right, yeah, so of course, Living Aloha is talking about how OMI prices are going down right now. And there was something he put out that was really interesting about it. Okay, so yeah, this is kind of interesting here. So he says, maybe I should move my screen so you can see it better. He's saying people are speculating that BitForex was hit by a DDoS attack. However, BitForex is protected by Cloudflare, which is designed to stop DDoS attacks. Cloudflare protects big sites such as Coinbase, Discord, Medium, Microsoft, and more, so the likelihood that someone beat the Cloudflare system is low. So maybe it wasn't a DDoS attack, so what is it? The thing about it is that they don't have like a maintenance update or anything on their website, which makes me think that they don't have access to the website. If they don't have access to the website, that sounds more like a hack. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Let me hear some theories in the chat. Kryptonic says they banned me for something they misunderstood. Then when I try to log back in, it says wrong email. Probably is the wrong email then. Kryp. Tony. I guess your name on it. Yeah, here it is. Looks like you're good. You're still there. Oh, okay. No. You didn't get banned on Twitter. I see your name right here. Kryptoni, not banned. That's interesting. 19 hours ago. I don't know what's going on with that, but you're not banned. Maybe you just have the wrong email. All the sadists still living with their sick mom. Sadists with their sick mom? I don't know what that means. Scar says it's probably going under retail. I agree, but I have a Robocop and I love the character, so there's no way I'm not going for it. Like I was saying earlier, if you already have the Robocop, then I do not blame you for going for this one, because you're going to be able to do the crafting event, and you're technically going to get, well, I wouldn't say you're going to get 2 NFTs, but you're going to get, well, technically you will get 2 NFTs, but once you burn the Jetpack, you'll only have this new NFT, but this new NFT could end up being really scarce. It's Robocop first edition, which is kind of weird that they gave this first edition tag, but we don't know how many editions they're going to be. You have to burn to get this one. I don't think there's going to be a ton of them, but I know some people did already buy the Robocops off of the market. That's why the price pumped, and those people most likely are planning on going for the drop today, and also planning on crafting these. What's up, Aplixor? Let's go. Appreciate you, bro. Money comes and money goes. I'm lucky I don't ever have to worry about money. So GG to the one who sniped my Lambo. Yeah, that was rough. Aplixor posted a Lambo, secret rare Lambo, last week for a very low price on accident. I think he was trying to put 2,500 and he put 2.5. And we used to see that happen all the time. It happens to the best of us. But luckily, apparently he doesn't have to worry about money. Must be nice. So I guess he's good to go then. This is the drop today, 1987 editions, 40 gems retail. There were a ton of hicks this week. Hacks? Oh, I thought you were talking about country folks. Kobe Collect says all my Omi on is on BitForex. Oh no, is it shut down? If I lost it, I lost it. I only had maybe 1K though. Sorry to anyone that might have lost a lot more. Yeah, people are going to be upset if they did lose it, but I don't necessarily know at this point that it's gone forever. Maybe it's just some unscheduled maintenance, but how is maintenance not scheduled? If it's unscheduled maintenance, that almost sounds like somebody got hacked. There's Chris Coffee. I didn't know his child was a ninja. That's pretty cool. You had a kid came out as a ninja. That's some good DNA right there. All right, let's see what they're saying about BitForex. I wanted to find the message that the vice president had put out recently, former vice president. We got no updates yet on what's going on. The sad part is that BitForex themselves are not updating anybody, and they did, and I'm in here, let me show you, they did delete the general chat in their Discord, and that's never a good sign. That's almost the worst sign. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Kryptoni. He's got a ban going on over there on Twitter. The longer BitForex is down, the chances of recovery get slimmer. That makes sense to me, honestly. BitForex is done for, says B. If they open back up, there will be a run on the bank. I think that's probably true. I don't know necessarily that it's going to hurt Omi's prices so much, because if you're an Omi holder and you have your Omi on BitForex and it opens back up, you're not necessarily just going to sell your Omi right then. You're just going to remove your Omi from their exchange. BitForex should be at least communicating. I agree with that. But we don't even know who their CEO is. I was trying to figure out who their new CEO is, since their last CEO resigned a few weeks ago, and I can't find out who their new CEO is, so how are we ever going to know who to ask about it? All right, somebody said no waitlist. Let's get in here and see what's going on. Yeah, waitlist is open. You got to click on the Jetpack, because this is not blind box. The Robocop you see right there with the Jetpack on his back, you have to craft that. Omi holders sue BitForex for lost holdings. I mean, if BitForex did rug, wouldn't the same thing happen to them that happened to Sam Bankman-Fried, FTX? It's an exchange too, and when they pulled that stuff, he got arrested. He's in jail now, right? Please, when you get your Omi for your crypto, self-custody. And that's something they told us long ago. What's up, Led Jess? What's up, Jay Hirsch? Yeah, everybody always told me, even when I first got into crypto, that you got to take it off the exchange. Never leave it on an exchange, although I kind of did every once in a while. Ledger about to get a boost if BitForex comes back. What's up with those secure wallets? Like when I first got into Omi as well, I plan on getting one of these secure wallets that they were making, but they're never available. And that's kind of like a ledger. Omi's a meme coin? I don't know about that. Never had Omi on BitForex. I always felt they were scammy. BitForex was pretty much the only place I could buy Omi. That was the only place I ever did buy Omi. I don't think you can get to Index from America. I could be wrong about that. And then there's Uniswap. A lot of these exchanges you can't buy from America. I thought they said that Omi hasn't moved. Yeah, they did say that the Omi has not moved out of the BitForex holdings. However, their USDC and their Bitcoin did move. But Omi is their main coin that they have the most of. 22 billion of them. It's alive enough for someone to want to steal it. True, if that's what's happening though. Kozak says, is this selling out? I don't think this is selling out today. We're definitely going to do a poll here in a minute. I'm waiting for some more price predictions to come in, but nobody even cares enough to predict the prices on these. What's the best play for Robocop Season 1 holders? Grab it on the secondary. You can craft these from the secondary market. It says that in the article. So that is a good question. If you already have a Series 1 Robocop, do you go for the drop, get the Jetpack, and craft? Or do you skip the drop and buy the Jetpack in the market? I say market. The only disadvantage would be two things. One is if you go for it on the drop, you get to gamble for getting a special mint. I've never seen that Pokemon before in my life. And the other disadvantage would be if they crafted those Robocops in order. First one to craft gets number 41, but they haven't done that for a long time, so I wouldn't even consider that. So yeah, you'd probably save some gems, and I could be wrong, not financial advice, but you would probably save some gems buying these off the market. However, if everybody who owns a Robocop does that, there's not going to be enough on the market for the prices to go down. I do not think it's the end of Omi. I'm still waiting for that 0005. Once it hits 0005, buying $1 million. Kryptonia will be making 100x more than we lost over the year. I hope so. For me, the not communication is worrying. I mean, but we're VeVe users. We're used to not being communicated to, right? I thought we were used to that by now. Remember when Luna rugged? Oh, I didn't know about that. What's up, Abdullah? Let's go. I don't know, Flo. I don't think it's gone. It's not gone yet. We still got hope. Keep hope alive. It is an exchange. Do you think Captain America 1941 comic? Ooh, Captain America #1. I think so. I know Mo Knows always says that he doesn't think they're going to drop it because it has Hitler on the cover. However, I think they will. What's up, SA? Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, Bo. What comic and collectible will you buy if you have 10K for each? 10K? Man. What comic and collectible would you buy if you have 10K each? I mean, I would get some Amazing Fantasy 15s. Would I get the Marvel #1 secret rare? That's my question. Let's see what that's selling for these days. Marvel #1 secret rare. This thing pumped so high. There's only like 25 on the market. I mean, yeah. I mean, just looking at that floor, I'd probably buy one of these. How many are there? I don't think there's like a ton of these because it is the secret rare. There are only 600 editions. Yeah, I'd probably get the Marvel comic #1. Amazing Fantasy 15 secret rare. I wonder if that's what that price is at. I bet that's at 10K already, ain't it? So you'd have to choose. Of course, I'm all about quantity a little bit over quality these days because there's so many good deals on stuff that people don't even consider to be a grail, but other people in the future will consider it to be a grail. For example, Coca-Cola stuff. I don't know why people are sleeping on Coca-Cola. That's such a huge brand. And they're connected with Disney. Yeah, that's 10K. Nah, I would be more likely to get that Marvel comic. And then maybe an, it's only $8.99. An ultra rare. And then for collectibles, for 10K, what are we buying on collectibles? I'd be stacking everything from the first drop. Like Todd McFarlane Batmans, Becky Cloonan Batmans. You'd have to be a big Batman fan and get all of them, but yeah, that's what I would be going after. Which Lambo you think is the best so far, and which are you looking forward to? The Aventador is the one everybody says they're looking forward to. I'm not, a Lamborghini collector. I ain't never had a Lamborghini in my life. However, I think the Countachs are the ones that most people recognize when they think about Lambo. It's like that old school style with the butterfly doors. Yeah, that's like the iconic Lambo right there, and they're the most scarce right now, so Countach would be my pick. I think Aventador is going to do well too, but that depends on edition size. Waitlist is open if you decide to go for this one. I won't be going for it on the drop, but I'll be sniping some in the market. I'll be around, but I'm taking Crypto Guy out of my description if they give me my Twitter back. Your Twitter's not gone, and neither's your Omi. You're overreacting. Hammy says, did anyone watch the BitForex wallets? Those will say what's happening. I had the website pulled up yesterday. I can't remember what the website is, or I would. Whoops. Stan says, can you share what collectible you're big on this week? Thanks. Let's go. Check the market. I mean, it would have to be these new Lambos. Let's see what the floors are. The white one is at $32.95. The red one's probably the one I would... It kind of depends on your price range. But these are only 50 gems right now, and there's less than 1,000 of them, and they're red, and they're the Kuntoshes. Yeah, this is... I mean, I've been big on vehicles all along on VeVe. Of course, they've always teased that you'll be able to race vehicles in the VeVeverse. And they've been kind of teasing this collaboration with Wilder Worlds. If you don't know what Wilder Worlds is, you can check that out on Twitter or on YouTube. And if so, they have a really cool metaverse with vehicles. And if we were somehow combined with Wilder World, you'd probably be able to race your Lambos. And Lambos are, I mean, I've always looked at the top speed of all the vehicles on the app, and Lambos are always the fastest. My stack is 9x AF-15s, common, uncommon, and rare. Yeah, AF-15s are big, plus they have a lot of support behind them from influencers. I don't feel free. If there's something they don't like, boom, you're shut down. Well, that's Twitter for you. I mean, my Twitter account that I'm using now was banned for 5 years. Then it was banned again for 2 years. And now I'm back. I mean, his Twitter is still there. I don't know what's going on with him. I think he just has the wrong login. I won a Ken Griffey rookie signed card yesterday playing poker. Let me see that signature. There's a lot of fake Griffey signatures, so you got to be careful about them. Maybe it's already authenticated. And a Daredevil 181. Also, like Journey into Mysteries, and there's a Journey into Mystery comic dropping this week. But those first ones, the first appearance of Loki, the first appearance of Thor, those are good as well. But I'm always looking for the ones that are the most scarce and kind of being slept on. Most scarce Lamborghini? Yeah, that's true. The 350 GT is more scarce. However, that don't even look like a Lamborghini to me. Let's see if we can find it. I mean, I know it is a Lamborghini, but if I'm trying to find a Lamborghini to drive around the metaverse and impress ladies with, it's going to be the Countach. It's not going to be this Verdi Scuro. Look at it. Looks like a Aston Martin. Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course. However, it don't give me Lambo vibes. I need them butterfly doors. We got a Pokemon in the chat. Grab it. It's just me. Says, what is the portal thing that is advertised by VeVe? Do you think it is related with Wilder World? I think it is, because Wilder World, their official account, did reply to that tweet. However, some people are saying it's from a movie. What movie is it from? Maybe you guys know in the chat. And they're talking about the recent tweet from VeVe that shows a portal. And it's Stargate. Is it Stargate? And is that a big movie? I've heard of Stargate. So it's either Wilder World or Stargate. And I think Wilder World's probably more bullish, right? Yeah, see, like Mario C says here, that Wilder World reply is not coincidence. Why is it not showing up? My bad. There we go. A little bit of lag today. All right, all right. Let me see if I can find the VeVe tweets. If it'll stop lagging for me. Alejandro caught the Houndour. I remember Houndour. Alright, can we go VeVe? There it is. Stargate. Yeah, Denny OC says Stargate. That was a big movie back in the day. And it kind of goes along with their whole, I don't know, theme of old school movies like Blade and Robocop. And then you'd have Stargate. Let's see if we can find the tweet you're talking about. That's not it. That's not. This is it. Yeah, so what's up with this? Let's open it up and take a look at it. Are you ready to step through? That's from the Stargate movie, I think. Pretty sure. And then here's where Wilder World said portal to new worlds await. That's what they say. Portals to new worlds await. And if you check out Wilder World, they've actually got some pretty cool stuff. Let me go look at their website. I don't know. I've never heard of Wilder World before this. Stargate is an obvious metaverse portal opportunity. I agree. You can game plan to make you 100% of what you lost. Yeah, you can get that back. You can get that back, especially if the price drops, which it probably will, and it's currently dropping. See, check this out. You'd be able to drive, and they call it Wyoming. Wilder World. I guess it's a city in Wilder World called Wyoming, kind of like Miami. Stargate movie spun off several Stargate TV series. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard of it before. Charlie D says, Randy said last night that he'd fight you and the proceeds would go towards a charity event of your choice, but you don't want to catch those hands. Bro, he is like 4 foot tall. I would beat the... I mean, this seems a little childish, but yeah, I'm down 100%. I won't talk trash about it, but come on. Kurt Russell has been in great movies. Is it a Kurt Russell movie? I do like Kurt Russell movies. I like Overboard. See, they got accessories for their avatars. Their avatars look really cool, too. I mean, I don't know. This kind of makes me jealous. I wish VeVeverse looked like this. And maybe it's some type of collaboration they're doing, and it will look like this. If I heard from anyone else, I wouldn't believe it, says Kryptoni. I'm not sure. Probably talking about something that I was not paying attention to. What's up, Bob Sells? Let's go. We do got one price prediction today for today's drop, and it's my price prediction, so it's not telling you much. I got 25 jimmies on it. If anybody else wants to put their price prediction for today's drop, I don't think it sells out. I could be wrong, but I'm at 25. Retail's 40 today, and the waitlist is open. So if you want to join the waitlist, you'll have to click into the page and then click into the Jetpack. It's not blind box, so you have to go to the actual NFT itself, and you can't go for the other one. That one is only for crafting. Kurt Russell was making movies when he was 18. I believe it. Gus Hall, shout out to Gus Hall with another Pokemon catch. Or maybe that was the old one. I still watch Stargate episodes in the movie now and then. I never got into Stargate. Looks like something I would like, though. Alright, everybody, let's get this poll started. We got 10 minutes before the drop begins. Yeah, I do like Jodie Foster. She did Contact and Twister. Jodie Foster all day. My kid likes Twister. It's one of his favorite movies. Alright, let me start the poll up. See if you guys are going for today's drop. It's the Robocop Jetpack. Are you going for today's Robocop Jetpack drop? I kind of feel like if you already have Series 1 Robocop, you'll probably go for it. However, like we were discussing earlier, it might save you some money to buy the Jetpack in the secondary market. But who is actually going to go for this drop, get the Jetpack, and then sell it for less than retail in the market? It seems like a silly thing to do unless you're just gambling for a low mint. That's a crazy gamble. We do got special mints to look for today. 1987, of course, is the first appearance of Robocop and the highest serial number today. 1924, since it's MGM, could be good. 313, the movie set in Detroit, so that Detroit area code 313 could do all right. And then, of course, 209 for Ed. 209 in 1947 for Peter Weller. That's the guy who played Robocop.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Jay Hirsch is going to battle Tucson in a slap match. That sounds fun. Maybe BitForex is down because of the... Oh, it's definitely the Futter's fault. It's always the Futter's fault. We know that for sure. That's confirmed by David Yu himself. Remember they messed up the Battlestar Galactica airdrop and gave us a free collectible? I don't remember that. Is that what happened? I remember they messed up those boards at one point that look like skateboards, and they end up having to split the secret area off into 2 different ones, and they gave away some of those. And then, of course, the Ultraman from a long time ago. That's not Jodie Foster? What's her name? Helen Hunt? No. What's that lady's name that's in Twister? I get them mixed up. I'm sorry. Think about you need both to complete the set. What do you mean? So you would need both Robocops to complete the set? Or are you talking about this one? Okay, because that doesn't even make sense. So nobody can complete the set, because in order to get this Robocop, you have to burn this Jetpack. Unless you buy this Robocop in the market and keep the Jetpack. So is nobody going to have this set? I didn't think about that. Apparently you got to have both of these to complete the set, but you got to burn this one to get this one. That's a little confusing. Jodie Foster? Twister? I don't think Jodie Foster. Is it Helen Hunt? What's the name of that lady that's in Twister? My bad, I can't remember all these actresses. Yeah, Helen Hunt, whatever. Jodie Foster, Helen Hunt, same person to me. Bob Sell says, have no idea how many editions under or over the Robocop. I don't think it's selling out today. There's 1,947, 87 total editions. My bad on the Jodie Foster. Let me go look them up. What does she look like? I know what Helen Hunt looks like. That's who I like. She's the one that's in Contact, right? Jodie Foster? That's her. She's not in Twister? Let's see what Helen Hunt looks like. That looks like the lady in Twister to me. Maybe not. Do they just look a lot alike? Have I never realized this my whole life that they're the same? They're a different person than Helen Hunt. Dude, that's the same person. We're looking at two people with the same name. Is that not the same person? That's the same person, y'all. We got a doppelganger. Something's happening. Oh, my mind is blown now. Satish has his price prediction in 22 gems. That looks like the same person to me. Are they sisters? Are they cousins? They gotta be at least cousins. They are something. Not so long ago, you could craft a Star Wars poster with a drop. People could craft two, and VeVe never talked about that. I did remember people saying that you could craft with a collectible you had already crafted with. That's the problem with not burning them, unless they put that feature in there where you're not allowed to craft something twice. However, after you craft it, you can sell it on the market, then somebody can buy it off the market, then they can use it to craft. So that is a problem. Jay and Tucson are going at it. I want to invite both of you guys, Tucson Collectibles and Jay Hirsch, to both come on to my live stream together one time, and let's just talk it out. Let's just hash it out, debate. It'll be fun. Everybody's doing it. What's up, Bruin88? Let's go. We got Shakespeare in the house. I think my chat is frozen again. This chat is trash. I created it myself, and I'm not a great programmer. It goes out sometimes, and I don't know why. And I got to refresh it and start it all over. Bruin88 with the partner statue badge. I appreciate you, bro. Looks like 2/3 of the chat say no, they're not going for this one. Maybe related. They're definitely related. Foster's in contact. Bro, are you telling me that the lady in Twister is a different lady than the lady in Contact? 'Cause all my life I swore that those two were the same person. And I loved both of those movies. I really thought those were the same person. Oh, I feel dumb now. Jodie Foster and Helen Hunt are the same person. That is why I show up. It's true. I learned something about NFTs. See, they've been tricking us this whole time, trying to pretend like these were two different people so that she could get all these roles. But in fact, it's the same lady with two names. It ain't right. What is Poolgate scooping these days? What you mean, poolside? I don't know. If the drop messes up, then poolside will probably buy them on, put them up for 20,000 each. Speaking of Poolgate, though, I can't remember whose stream I was. They were talking about all the gates, and they said something about Poolgate. Poolgate's not a gate that I remember. I don't know who it was, but they were talking about some gate called Poolgate. Maybe you go to the pool to get the drop. I didn't have that gate. Yeah, I did fix the zombies one, so if you use zombies, it shouldn't be as loud as it was yesterday. Yesterday was a little bit too loud. What's up, Billy Bob Bitcoin? We got the OG Incorrigible Goat Slayer in the house. Can we please see the live chat verbal beatdown between Jay and Tucson? You can see it in the live chat, but I want to see it live on the channel together at the same time. Yeah, poolside. Who knows what he's buying, but he's still active. There's the zombies. He's still active in the community. He's mostly on the Facebook group, I think. What's up, Pixel Pudding in the house? Let's go. My whole life, I got Helen Hunt and Jodie Foster confused. Thank you. Not till this day, not until 5 minutes ago, did I know that those were two different people. I swear they look so much alike. This is blowing my mind. After the stream, I'm going to sit down and think about it a little bit and be like, those are two different people. What's up, Mission? I've always said, like, I remember telling people, like, you know that one lady, she's in Contact, she's in Twister, and I've always thought that was the same person. It's not the same person, y'all. BE knows about some gates. He's got Poopgate over here. Make sure you guys are following BE's YouTube channel, the Informant channel. He goes live for the drops on the weekdays, does muzzle run over there, lots of fun stuff. They should go to Karate Combat. I'm down. Count me in. Sign me up. The zombies do look cool. Hopefully it's not too loud, because I went back and watched the replay yesterday, and hopefully Krishnu, I think is his name, or Kishnu, comes into the chat today, because I accidentally missed his comment he was making to me like 3 times in a row. I miss a lot of comments in the chat, y'all. My chat moves fast, especially the one that I look at, so sometimes I miss, but I never skip anybody on purpose. Well, I won't say never. Sometimes I do skip people on purpose, like Tucson. The U-GIF, people like that U-GIF. He just pops up and says toasty like Mortal Kombat. Don't forget BE's Poop Stream weekdays. I don't know what that's all about. Tune in, sniff it out. Speaking of skipping people on accident, what's up, Renee's? Good morning. Good luck if you decide to go for this one. It looks like 2/3 of the chat, unless that's changed. 64% of the chat, so less than 2/3, say they're skipping this one. 36% of the chat say they are going for this. So I'm assuming all the people going for it have the Robocop #1, Series 1. Let me know in the chat if you're going for this and you don't already own Robocop, because I don't know why you would, unless you think it's going above retail. We got Mission in the house. We got Jay talking trash to Tucson still. Let's go. As he says, Vault versus Chavez would be hilarious. Let's see it. It's done on weight. not height, so the fight could happen. Yeah, but my reach, bro, with this reach compared to his reach, I got some long arms. He ain't have no chance. Of course, I'm old there, but he's old too, so I'm not gonna hold that against myself. But I am getting, no, I'm out of shape. I started getting a belly. I never had a belly before in my life, and now I got a little bit of a belly. I don't like it, but I ain't gonna start working out either, so I don't know. I need to watch what I eat maybe. I started cooking, that's my problem. I started cooking instead of eating out all the time. Tucson says, I'm not that tough. It's more than I am sure you are not very tough either. Ooh. Sir Dread Life says, has anybody bought any of those POG digital NFTs? Any thoughts? POG digital NFTs? Is that like the old POG game? I've not heard about those. I need to check them out. But the drop's about to begin. If I remember, we'll go look those up. Does the BitForex foul hurt the VeVe image? Oh, definitely. Because people already are a little bit questionable about Omi and VeVe, especially the fact that they haven't gotten onto any major exchanges yet, or even on just new exchanges. And now add this on top of it is going to make people skeptical. Why would anyone sell? That's what I was saying. Jetpack below market price. That doesn't make sense to me either. Why would you even go for it if you're going to do that? Unless you're gambling for low mints. But I mean, maybe it doesn't go below 30 because not that many of them sell. If only a couple hundred sell, it probably won't go below 30. It's supposed to be a boxing match. You can't wrestle. That's not fair. Oh, are we doing MMA? I guess you could. If Alt Beta Chavez, Jay, and Tucson could be the undercard. Ooh, we're setting it up. This sounds good. It sounds like a fun night. I'd like to thank everyone who sent out positive vibes for our cat Maverick. Yes, we did hear about that. He's beat all odds and even on 3 legs. He's doing great. Let's go. Shout out to Maverick. That's good stuff. I'm a cat lover myself, so I love to hear that. Oh, it's got 3 legs though. That's wild. But doing fine. Yeah, I've seen the animals before that end up with 3 legs or are even born with 3 legs and just are able to navigate and just get used to it. Got some mad utility coming from the London police set. I see them tweeting a lot about what their plans are. I'm waiting for a new drop from them. When Moon Boys say exchanges soon, I don't think they meant this. No, this is like -1 exchange, I think is what somebody said. NS says, I woke up late. Well, you're not going to be able to go for the drop. The queue is closed, but that's probably a good thing, to be honest. I don't know. Let me know in the chat if you went for it and if you got it. Shout out to Maverick. Greedy One says, I never watched Contact. Ooh, yeah, you got to watch. It's long. It's like 3 hours long. It's pretty good. And the ending is frustrating, but I mean, it's a good ending. It's just frustrating. I agree with this for sure. Yeah, there will be rebounds. I'm not going for them today, NS. Cats do rule. Cats over dogs every time. We've had this debate before in our chat, but cats are just so much better than dogs. He's on the couch with me right now. Let's go. Yeah, we're about to set up a VeVe boxing event at Decon inside of the giant ball. That's where it's going down to. I don't know who's paying for it. Maybe we'll get Mr. MC1 to sponsor the event. It's going to be a lot of rebounds. Pretty much all rebounds. We won't know how many have gotten sold until the market opens. The market opens 5 minutes after this clock hits 0, so we got another like 20 minutes. Contact is good. Yeah, very good movie. Got it. Jake was able to get selected, but is not purchasing it. He's throwing it back, so you know there's going to be some rebounds today. W, but we'll buy it in the market for cheaper. That's the theory, but we don't know for sure that people are going to actually pay 40 for these, buy them, and then sell them in the market for under retail. It seems like a silly thing to do, but we see it all the time. It probably will happen. My price prediction on this is 25 gems. Whoa, go away. Oh no, sorry, the what's the lady called? Alexa or somebody is trying to listen to me. Sometimes when I'm talking, my iPad starts talking back to me. I don't like it. I didn't ask it to do that. Billy Bob Bitcoin says, someone please put that pig... Bro, that's not nice. Cats are GAF? Good AF? What's GAF? I need to get my kid to teach me all the new slang. We got the biggest bro in the house. Let's go. Minted his flying Robocop. Oh, so he's already gotten the drop and done the crafting event. So that's interesting. I wonder what those will sell for in the market. I didn't even do a price prediction for those. Yeah, Carl Sagan did write Contact. That's true. That's why it's so good. Satish got the drop, but is throwing it back. How many Omi does BitForex have? 22 billion, which comes out to like 13 million. I could be wrong about that. There was a website that showed all of their assets. I think it's like $13 million worth of Omi, which is 22 billion. I don't know. The math on that is tough. The CEO of BitForex steps down after 6 years. In the following month, the site is not accessible. That's one of the most bearish facts about this whole situation with BitForex is that their CEO had just stepped down. And like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, If you look up that guy's name, Jason Luo, he's also been involved in some other shady dealings in his business past. Matt hyped, got it, but letting it roll. So a lot of people got selected, but are decided not to buy. Yeah, I think that's what GAF means. Oh, no, it's not. We were wrong, Kobe. We were wrong. How dare you, sir? Watch your mouth. What's up, Powderbrain? Can you show how Robocop's price moves? Yeah, as soon as the market opens up on these, we'll definitely be keeping an eye on it. I've got serial numbers to look for today. I got some sniping music already set up to go for whenever the sniping begins. I'm going to be trying to get that 313 and the 209. Those are the two that I think people will sleep on today. That'd be a match right there. I know somebody said Randy Chavez versus Foster Hill. I don't think that's very... no, they said Cavell versus Foster Hill. I don't think that's very fair. Yeah, don't be mad at cats. I got my cat right here. Boop, boop. I got too many cats, honestly. Running my pooch as much as possible. The problem with dogs, man, they just... I mean, they smell bad. There's nothing you can do about it. They just stink. I mean, I like dogs. I like to play with other people's dogs. I just don't want to live with a dog. And that's just me. And I don't like the idea of having a dog that lives out back on a chain or something. If you read Contact, you'll think you attended a very interesting class, but it is sci-fi. It's a little dated at this point, too. Shows how many burned. Does it show? Nice. I didn't think it would update that fast. Let's see if it shows us how many have been burned so far. Yeah, 144. That's not many. So far, 144 have been burned. Thanks to Crypto Gaming on that. Nathan Blasdale says, too bad Omi can't blacklist all the BitForex Omi. I don't even know how that works. Is that the same thing as burning it, though? Prices in the market will be around floor because everyone will fight for the 100 sold. Yeah, I don't think it's going to go too far below retail because there's not going to be too many mints today. Mr. Pegs versus his ego. That would be interesting. Pegs versus Jay. I don't know about that. Got Flying Robocop number 400. See, I'm wondering about Cavell versus Randy. That'd be interesting. I was wondering about getting good serial numbers on your Jetpack when you mint them because don't you have to burn it to get the other Robocop? So what's the point of having a good mint number? And also, what mint number do you get on this when you burn? Do you get the mint number that matches your Jetpack? Do you get the mint number that matches your Series 1 Robocop? Or do you get a random mint number? If anybody's already crafted, maybe they know. BE versus David used desk. Now we're talking about a main event right there. We're all on the undercard. That's the main event. Just let a good number 41 pop up on the market at floor price, and then somebody else get it before BE, and then that desk gets destroyed. What do you think? What do you think is good to buy? I'm not big on the comics. I know a lot of people are big on the comics. If I was big on the comics, I'd be getting some of these ultra rares that are really scarce and have exclusive covers and first appearance, or they have to be a key comic. But that's kind of what I look at most right now when it comes to the comics is the ultra rares. And then when it comes to the collectibles, I mean, I have certain ones that are my favorites. But I always like the vehicles. I think the vehicles are going to have a lot of utility, and they're a little bit slept on right now. I think a lot of the Series 1 stuff is slept on right now. Joker FA, Harley Quinn FA, Becky Cloonan Batman, of course, like always. Anybody versus Der VeVe Meister? No, he's too big. Maybe somebody really short versus Der VeVe Meister would be interesting. I got lucky with my Omi. I transferred it out only about a month ago. Let's go. I still think everybody's Omi is safe. I'm not 100% sure. Robocop Series 1, I guess it will drop to 70. Oh yeah, it already pumped, so it's definitely going to come down. Especially since you don't have to mint, you don't have to burn those Series 1 Robocops in order to mint this Robocop. So the edition size won't stay. It's definitely going to drop. I have a dog and he never stinks, but he's a Maltese and an indoor dog mostly. Don't lie, bro. Your dog stinks. Just be honest. They all stink, whether you like it or not. And then you got to like wake up in the middle of the night and take them outside. See, cats just have a litter box. They do their own thing. You just clean it out every once a day or something. Looking for 30 gems on these in the market. Yeah, I kind of feel bad. Oh, it's a random mint. Thank you, Wilfredo. I kind of feel bad for people who are skipping the drop and planning on buying these jetpacks in the market if they end up going for more than retail. However, if they go for more than retail, they're not sold out. So you can just go in and buy them at the store. So the most you're going to pay is 40 unless they actually do sell out. Number burned is going up a little bit. It's at 200. Yeah, Biggest Bro says it is a random mint on the Flying Robocop. So what if you own a Series 1 Robocop, you mint a jetpack, and then you get jetpack number 41 or number 42? Are you really going to burn that? Or are you going to mint another one? I'd probably sell it and mint another one. Jim Broski in the house got a random mint as well. Yes, so the mints are random whenever you craft these new Robocops. We got faces flying everywhere. We got Pokeballs on the screen. Gus Hall says, what other craft drops are we waiting for? Yeah, Carnage and Venom for sure. I always forget about the 007 one. We still got a lot of drops before they do the 007 crafting. Maybe somebody else in the chat knows some more. Nothing like a dog. I know, right? That's why I can't deal with that. Kryptoni says, I can't fight anybody right now. My hand looks like Frankenstein surgery. Tendon graft. Slap too many people. You've been slapping people. I was going to say that word, but I'm not going to. It's good to buy Jetpack now. Do you think it will go up in price? No. I mean, the number available will go down because some of them will get burnt, but you can see only 200 have been burnt so far, so it's still really high edition, especially for something that's not even a character. Yeah, BE's got something going on, and I think it's associated with Michael Campa. I don't know what it is. Something about a moonflower. Mr. JKD Rob says, how many jetpacks burned so far? 204. I'll refresh that and see. All right, I got to catch up with the chat. What Manus in the house? Let's go. About to design a robot dog to watch my house. You know what I saw the other day? Were these automated lawn mowers. It's like this little thing that looks like a Roomba, but you put it out on your lawn, and it just goes around and cuts whenever it's time to cut. So your lawn is always cut. I thought that was so cool. I want one. All right, so the number's going up. Number burnt is going up a little bit. It's at 227. We got 6 minutes until rebounds hit. No. Cat's trying to reset my computer. And then after the rebounds hit, 5 minutes after that, we'll get in the market and try to snipe some of these. Stan says, I want a lion. You crazy, bro. And what I always wanted was a femur. If you heard of a femur, not like the bone in your leg, but there's this animal that looks like a cat, but it has like a long tail, and it's called a femur. They look pretty cool to me. They look like they'd be good pets. Shots by B2. Oh, Abdullah's got the chat going wild. What's up, man? You're back? Yeah, man, I've been back for a while. Took a break from VeVe. Should have gone for the Lambo drop. That was one definitely worth going for. However, it was tough to get as well. I usually live stream the drops on the weekends only, and I try to put together a video every once in a while. I was doing some research and wanted to do a BitForex video, but I figured everybody else was going to do them anyway. So by the time I got around to editing my BitForex video and putting it out, it would be information that everybody already knew anyway, so I didn't. But yeah, I'm live for the drops on the weekends, and on the weekdays, BE streams them over on his channel, the Informant YouTube channel. If you're not already subscribed to that channel, I could probably throw this in the chat with this new feature, and that'll give you the link. Let me go ahead and end the poll. It looks like 60% of the chat said no, so almost half the chat went for this. I don't really know why. I guess if you already have a Robocop Series 1, maybe that's why. Wow, Mission got the 888 serial number on his Jetpack Robocop. Let's go. That's definitely worth more than floor. That's a nice grab. It's an old injury that resurfaced. He's got a hand injury. Punched through a window and sliced my whole pinky finger. Bro, that's why you got to control that anger. Why are you punching through windows? Lambo drop was huge. It was huge. We need another Lambo drop. We need the Aventador drop with super low additions. However, I do want them to drop some more vehicles. Of course, Tesla would be ridiculously crazy just because it's associated with Elon Musk, and crypto people love Elon Musk. But what's some other one like Ferrari? We get the can't even think of all the good brains right now. A Bugatti? Can we get a Bugatti? Can we get a Bugatti drop? Whatever happened to Banksy? They teased Banksy and said Banksy was dropping, and it never did drop. The BitForex only wallet shows no transactions. I don't understand why people leave crypto on exchanges. Yeah, I think a lot of people do it because they plan on possibly selling if something happens, or trading, you know, day traders and stuff, and they plan on making moves. If you want to make moves, you need to have your crypto already on the exchange ready to go, unless you want to pay some extra gas fees. So they're kind of being cheap, kind of being lazy. I did it myself, so I can't blame them. 29 basic 3rd grade grammar. Oh, I must have missed that. What do you think will happen with the price when crafted? So how much do we think? And I didn't even do a price prediction on these. Maybe somebody did in my channel. I'll go back and look. How much do we think the Robocop Jetpack edition is going to go for? At this point, we can see exactly how many editions there are. There are 243 editions. Let's say 100, 150 maybe. Eddie Almada bought the Countach, the white Countach, for 24 gems. I think price has gone up on that too. I think Bruin and Tucson should go ahead and settle this at the decon. Should I bring gloves? I thought Tucson was fighting Jay. He wants to fight everybody. Tucson's down to fight everybody. Just have a Royal Rumble. A Fudder Royal Rumble. What about a Fudder Royal Rumble, y'all? Does that sound alright? I'd watch that. Kryptoni's Gimpy Pinky versus Johnny Dunn's Man Bun. Now we're getting into some craziness here. Never got my dog from the giveaway, BE. Oh, gangster. Looking for his Muzzle Run dog. If you guys haven't started playing Muzzle Run, it's pretty fun. It's kind of like Photo Finish Live, but with dogs, and it's on the Polygon blockchain, so it's a little cheaper, you know, to buy and sell these. How are people buying the jetpack already? I'm getting the low mint jetpack sold from Twitter. That's not possible. Did the market open up early on these? That would not be cool. This is the Series 1 Robocop. I expect this price to come down pretty fast, but as of right now it hasn't. It was at 100 when we checked it at the beginning of the stream. I don't think there's any jetpacks on the market. They shouldn't be available until 5 minutes after rebounds, and the rebounds are 2 minutes away, so it should be 7 minutes. Is the Jetpack Robocop remote control enabled? Doubt it. You probably click it once and it goes up, and then you click it again and it comes down, but I don't know. I haven't played with it yet. We can check it out. What's up, No? I haven't seen you in a while. I know I've heard of several people today say that they miss the old days. I don't know what's up with that. We all miss the old days. They need to give us every once in a while, and I think somebody mentioned this in the chat yesterday, but one of those old school style drops where you got a spam click to get in there, just every once in a while. Maybe for like a VeVe license drop, maybe a new logo. Jay would smash Tucson. He would run away if he saw me and grab. What is going on in the chat? Pinky and the Brain. I love that cartoon. What are we going to do? Take over the world. Jay and Bruin, the same marginalizing lines. Y'all are going crazy in the chat. House of Bane says you can steer the jetpack. Ooh. All right, so I was wrong. Apparently you can. It's kind of like remote control. You can steer it the same way you can do a vehicle. That's actually pretty cool. That might help with price right there. Jacob Cook says ETH gas fees are not worth it to move to the wallet. I know. I only had a million OMI, and yes, left it on there to trade and build the bag. Yeah, well, if it wasn't for the gas fees, then everybody would take their OMI out of the exchanges. But then, yeah, you don't want to mess with the gas fees if you plan on selling it, if it goes down or if it goes up. If you have plans for moving it around, then you're probably just going to leave it on the exchange. But as you can see now, that's dangerous. Holy crap. Shout out to Pooski. Pooski got the number 41 Jetpack Robocop. Let's go. So I won't be looking for that one to snipe in the market. We already know who's got it. Pooski's got the number 41. That's dope. Congratulations. I was able to acquire the matching Lamp Indeed logo GM set last night. Not sure what I want to do with it. Thoughts? I mean, there's certain people that collect that serial number and will pay a lot for it. You might want to bring that on Tuesday whenever me and VeVe are live for our shilling stream, when we do natural born shillers. Let people in the chat on that night know about your set if you're trying to sell it anyway, and maybe you can get some offers for it. Blade Comic still not sold out. Got 3-digit secret rare. Let's on the 7th pull. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. You keep on going until you get a secret rare. Once you get that secret rare, it pays for all your other ones. I didn't know that was not sold out. Isn't that the first appearance Blade Comic? There's only 5,000 editions. Really surprised it's not sold out. Robocop comes with a VeVe interactive fly control mode. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing in the chat. Maybe I can get into the market, pick one or click on one and be able to play with it. But you might have to own it in order to fly it. I'm not sure. Yeah, a lot of people are liking the jetpack because you can actually fly it around the same way you can steer a vehicle on. Just posted a screenshot and tagged you in the Discord. Let's go. And we've got 4 minutes now. 4 minutes left before the market opens and we can buy and sell these. I'll show you the serial numbers to look for today. Yeah, but this is weird. Hopefully you can see that all right. Robocop Jetpack just sold on VeVe. Robocop Jetpack just sold on VeVe. I think, and look at the mint numbers too. 60, 90, 77, and 70. Or maybe, no, there's ... so that might not necessarily be the correct serial numbers. I think that whenever people are crafting them, for some reason, it's showing up as sold in the notifications, but they're not actually sold. Got these at 8:10 a.m. But they're not actually sold because you can't even buy and sell these on the market yet. We just checked the market. They're not on there. Let me get an updated number on how many of these have been burned so far, and that'll tell us how many of the flying Robocops exist. Less than 300, currently 270. And I'm assuming none of these are on the market yet. They shouldn't be on the market for another 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Anyone knows when is the dead time for crafting? Yeah, it says it in the article. It's sometime next month, I believe. Thursday, April 25th is the last day that you can craft. So you got plenty of time. That's like 2 months away. Plenty of time to craft these. So not everybody's going to craft right away. Yeah, congratulations. Number 41 is a great catch today. I've been chosen for every drop with no MCP, but I never buy them. I don't think it matters. Anyone else? I mean, we had a drop yesterday where I didn't use MCP and I did not get chosen. So I think you've just been lucky. I'll go to Twitter to see the animation. Oh wait, I'm not allowed. Your account is not banned, Kryptoni. I don't know what's going on with your Twitter. It's wild. All right, let me catch up with the chat. I'm late. Did you guys buy the jetpack? No, but we will be sniping them in the market. I'll show you the serial numbers to look for. Deck and covers listening to the BE Alpha and buying himself a Moonflower. I don't know what's going on with the Moonflower. All I know is it's associated with the Informant YouTube channel and Michael Campa. And I think a couple other people mentioned, maybe the biggest bro. Somebody else said something that they are in the know. I don't know nothing about it. They didn't let me in on this secret. We could easily set up an online Jeopardy game. Oh yeah, definitely. What, y'all want to do that? Y'all want to do some trivia? I can always set up trivia. What's the Moonflower? You don't remember the Moonflower? One of the most elite collectibles on the app that everybody loves. The Yasuke Yamamoto Moonflower. Not sold out. 10 jimmies. I mean, that's cheap. Floor price is 10 gems. It's from one of the Designer Con events. All right, it's almost time for this market to open. We got a minute and a half. Let me show you the serial numbers I'm looking for today. I'm not sure yet. Come on. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to snipe the jetpacks or if I'm going to snipe the flying Robocops. I think the jetpacks, because the flying I don't know, maybe the flying Robocops. Maybe somebody won't put one up for like 50 gems, but I think they're going to be above 100. Biggest bro says he'll play some Jeopardy. I can set up Jeopardy. I used to have VeVe trivia. Do y'all want like general trivia, or do you want VeVe related trivia, or NFT or crypto related trivia, or just general history and math and things like that? Can I buy both Jetpack and Robocop secondary and craft? Yes, you can, smart buy. It says so in the it's not a Medium article. I always call it a Medium article. The blog post. It says so in the blog post. Market on these opens up in about 45 seconds, about a minute total. Nobody wants to play with Tucson. They want to hurt you. I think he's entertaining. What's up, JOC? Let's go. Appreciate you, bro. You don't remember Robocop? It wasn't a very hyped up drop, to be honest. This one dropped back in season, I want to say 3. Season 5, actually. January 8th of 2023. So over a year ago. And I think prices on that Series 1 Robocop are going to drop after people... Oh, did somebody post one for really cheap? $7.27. I think prices will drop after people craft. They're going to craft and then sell it. Last time I saw Moonflower was at 9. I think BE just bought the one for 10. Any trivia? All right, we can do trivia. I like trivia. Me and Arcade used to do trivia. Not that many people showed up. They said they wanted it. Maybe it's because it was VeVe trivia only. Remember when you up with everyone, for everyone with Clockgate? When you... Ha! IMT is one of those people that was using Clockgate before I told everybody about Clockgate. And yeah, all those people who had already figured out Clockgate and were keeping it to themselves and getting all the drops, they didn't like the fact that I gave that information to everybody. But you know what? I don't really care. I thought that wasn't very fair, that all this time they were the ones getting all the drops and we weren't. So I was just like, I'm going to tell everybody. And I did. I don't care. It's my prerogative. Flower getting swept up now. I mean, I don't know if I'd be going in and buying the Moonflowers like that, y'all. I don't know what's going on with them. You got to talk to B about that. Should have bought 3 or 4 more before we said something. I guess. Oh, maybe it's going to pump now. I guess apparently the Moonflower is going to pump like crazy. Not financial advice. I don't see anything special about it. I don't know that artist or anything. Edition sizes aren't super low. I mean, if you're making a salad in the VeVe-verse, that'll be your lettuce. At least you got some lettuce. Their notification of burned jetpacks. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Where are people buying cabbages? I don't know, man. It's BE pumping the cabbages. Moontoy says, what's Clockgate, bro? That's a story, man. I don't know if we're going to get into story time today. Clockgate's this thing that had happened back in the day. It's a really long story. We got a fish in the chat. It was dead way before you said anything about it. It was dead way before I said anything about it. How is that even possible? Because after I told everybody about it, we all used it for like a year. So how was it dead before I said anything about it? That makes no sense at all. You're making no sense. You sound upset, sir. Disclosing Clockgate helped grow their app. I agree. It made things more exciting. People felt like they had an advantage, and that made them want to stay around and build their accounts. And I built up my account a lot, and then the prices pumped like crazy. Moontoy says, I've been away from VeVe for about 3 or 4 months. Okay, so Clockgate was like 3 years ago at this point. What had happened was, when I got into VeVe, I started hanging out in the Discord, and after each drop, every drop back then sold out as it did there for a couple years as soon as the drop happened. But I had noticed that there were these certain people that got the drop every single time, and they got really low serial numbers, and they would always come into the Discord and brag about getting the drop, and they would get multiples too when I couldn't even get one. So I tried to figure out what was their advantage, and eventually we figured out what they were doing was, before the drop, they would go into their phone settings and change the clock and set it forward like 2 hours so that the app thought the drop had already happened and the buy now button had already popped up. So it gave you like a couple second advantage, because if you didn't use clock gate, you would have to wait, watch the clock, there was no countdown time or anything, and then click into the page the second the drop happened, deal with the lag, then click buy now, and by that time all the people that were clock gating had already gotten the drops and it already sold out. So basically that's, hopefully that explains it. Those were the days. Robocop animation is mid. I heard it was really good. People said you could steer them around. People's champ. Let's go. Appreciate it. Yeah, I figured that was my lane then. After I figured out a little bit of that drop tip, the clock gate drop tip, then I just wanted, that was my whole thing. Just look for new drop tips. Find cool drop tips. Shout out to Crypto Gaming. Congratulations. Minted number 55 today. Let's go. Yeah, we missed those days. Those were fun, especially since we were getting all the good drops. So then we implemented Clock Gate 2.0 or Finger Gate, where you could just hold the button down and let go when the drop began. Then we started getting low mints. That's how I got my super low mint on my Superman. Dead as in on its way to death. It was the right call, even though you used it to get a YouTube channel. I already had a YouTube channel. Like, let me just mute this guy. Sorry, bro. You're annoying. Go away. Go back and hang out in the Facebook group. First utility. Anybody that can show me a Moonflower in your account will get a digital Omi Army hat while supplies last. Let's go. There you go. So screenshot your Moonflower, send it to Kryptoni, and he'll send you one of his physical, right? The physical? Oh no, the digital Omi Army hat, which I have one of those myself, the digital ones. They're on OpenSea. He's going to send you one. All right, so price right now on these is about 68. Let's see what the Jetpack's doing. Jetpack's under retail, but not by a lot. It's at 37. And then the Series 1 hasn't really moved yet. I thought it would come down a little bit. We can go in here and see how many of these have been burnt. So the number's going up. 337 burnt so far, only 960 remaining. That means there's only 337 of the flying Robocops at this point. And what price is it good to buy at? What is it that you're trying to buy? The flying one? I mean, if it was first appearance, maybe I would get into it. Edition size is really low on it, but it's only going to go up from here. And you can craft for a whole 2 months. It's not one that I would be looking to buy personally. Maybe at 50. But if it goes all the way to 50, it's probably going to keep on going. Started VeVe with C3PO Golden Moments. Yes, those were fun drops. The Golden Moments week was an awesome week. After watching your video and then stopped after Boba Fett. I don't know what happened to Boba Fett. Everybody said Boba Fett was a girl. It hasn't done well. I think the edition sizes are too high. In person, we got to come to your house, Kryptoni, and show you in person. Asking for a lot there. Went for pretty much all the drops in between. All those drops were good and worth going for. They all sold out right away. Nowadays, as you can tell, they don't always sell out right away. BE says more utility coming for those Moonflowers. There's Law Potato. He's got a Moonflower. I didn't ban anybody, homie. I was just saying that. I can't ban it from the chat I'm using. I would have to pull up the other chat, and I don't want to do it right now. Y'all are giving some straight up utility to that Moonflower. Pixel Pudding, let's go. I was wondering if they were letting people craft low mints. I know somebody in the chat said they got 41, but you can see all the ones right here are all 3 and 4 digits. All of them are over 500. Well, there's a 109, 191. But you can see in the chat, people getting low mints and holding on to them. Yeah, this is the one thing I regret right here. I know back in the day, back in Clock Gate days, everybody had 2 or 3 accounts. And I always felt like that was cheating, which I guess that's dumb, since some people say Clock Gate is cheating. But I always felt like using multiple accounts was cheating, so I never did it. However, if I would have, I have a lot more money right now. So I should have, but I did not, unfortunately. Might keep trying to snipe these Robocop Jetpack editions and hope that one drops for like 50. If they drop one for 50, I might grab it. We're going to keep an eye on this. Also, let me go see if I can fly one of these myself. You might have to own it to fly it. We'll try. We'll give it a shot. The Moonflowers do not have more utility than Backhouse. Stop it. Stop it. What's up with Moonflower? You're successfully building my FOMO? It's not me. It's BE. Don't blame me. I don't own any Moonflowers. I have nothing to do with the Moonflowers. I thought you could steer it. and fly it around. Maybe not. Maybe you have to own it to do that. Maybe you have to put it in AR. Right now, if you click it, oh, it's doing some stuff. It does that, and then it does that, and then it does that. Okay. Maybe the jetpack can be moved around. Let's play with the jetpack a little bit. Floor on that's at 36 right now. They're getting burnt. About 350 burnt so far. Not a ton of these burned yet. People can't fly it if you probably have to own it to fly it. Gotcha. Alright, so here's the jetpack. It doesn't do anything. But you can burn this, and it looks really detailed. So you can burn the jetpack if you have a Series 1 Robocop, and then you'll get the new Robocop, which flies around. This one right here. And the price on that is at 60 down to 56. Price is dropping. Dropping. Imagine you paid 100 gems to buy the Robocop. Then you paid another 40 gems to get the jetpack. Then you craft it, and then you sold the result of that craft for 58. That's a L. That's a big L. Kryptoni's trying to get DMs. Bro, your Twitter is okay. I seen it myself. If you own it, you can't. Even if you own it, you can't fly it. Okay, so somebody in the chat was saying you could fly them. That's weird. I guess I don't know. I thought it was cheating. I was being a little too safe. Wonder if a crafted jetpack will pump. Robocop set around 60 for a long time. Yeah, but it didn't. Robocop didn't really pump until they announced this drop in the utility and the crafting event. That's what made it pump. We're down to my price range to where I could buy one of these. It'd have to be a good serial number. I'll put on the screen once again serial numbers I'm looking for. Let me mute this and throw on some non-fungible wonderful sniping music, which we haven't really listened to in a while. So 313 and 209 are a couple that I'm looking for today. Hopefully that didn't freeze me up too much. Yeah, Gangster says it doesn't fly, but Rob Cook says you can fly it. So Gangster says it doesn't fly, but Rob Cook says you can fly it. The controls are in the AR. Let me turn the music up a little. How's that? Is that alright? Hopefully I'm not drowning myself out like I usually do. It shoots too. Kryptoni says it flies and it shoots. You can fly them in AR mode. You have to own them and put them in AR mode. So it does have that special effect. Special ability to be flown around. Kind of want to buy one. If the cabbage doesn't come with the in real life cabbage, I don't want it. I thought it was lettuce. There's 1939 if you're into that serial number. The Marvel year, date of birth. Looks like the floor is coming back up. It was at like 52. Now we're up to 58. Maybe a good serial number will pop up for us. I think my iPad is lagging a little bit. No, we're good. Shout out to Non-Fungible Wonderful. The link to his album is in the description if you guys haven't checked it out already. Saw these at 33, needed to below 30. I just don't think that many people are going to mint these for full price 40 gems and then sell them without crafting or anything. Just sell it for less than they paid. It don't make sense, but it always happens. Yeah, I know, IMT, but it was too late. Don't Get Rug Pulled would be the appropriate song today. You ain't lying, honestly. I'll throw it on there. I'm getting requests for this song, y'all. For obvious reasons. Alright, are we at 62 gems now? Let's check these floors. Jetpack's at 38, so it's not far underneath the retail. Alright, so this came back up. It's at 59 gems. I should have grabbed one at 52. Maybe it'll come back down. Maybe someone will post one for like 52. There's one for 57. I'm just not a huge Robocop fan, so if I was buying it, it would only be to sell it later. And I don't necessarily know if the price is going to go up really high on these. Am I lagging? There we go. I haven't seen very many Pokemon pop up today. If anybody wants to guess, I'm going to put a collectible on the screen. Earn yourself some extra vault cash. If it works. Oh, maybe it's not going to work. Too much lag, that's the problem. Let me try again. If you need both the jetpack and the flying Robocop to complete the set, so basically one person will need 2 jetpacks, exactly, because you'll have to burn one of the jetpacks in order to get the flying Robocop. So yeah, I noticed that too. It seems kind of weird. Let me check. Oh, I think my... Oh well. Yeah, I don't know, Gus. I don't think my commands are working right now. I don't see why not, though. It says it's connected. I think it's just too much lag right now. Anytime I play non-fungible, wonderful music these days, I start lagging really bad. I don't know why. Still looking for good serial numbers to pop up, or for that price to come down a bit. My bot's not working. The bot broke on me today. We're at 54.90, so we're going back down. And that 54.90 got scooped up. I got 51 gems anyway. That's all I got. I went for yesterday's drop, which was 50 gems, but I did not get selected. So I still got them jimmies. I was thinking about putting some of my Myro gains into the VeVe app, but I haven't done that yet. Might do that this week. Myro, INT, I said. I bought some Myro. I bought Myro at like 6, then sold it at 9, and then bought it back at 7. That's on Solana. And also, I'm into Photo Finish Live. Got a horse over there. You know, Alex Becker is big into Photo Finish Live now, too. He's one of the advisors on the... Why is it lagging so bad? I don't like that. I don't think I can do anything about it, though. Let me turn this off. Maybe that makes my lag go away. Yeah, I think that helped. I think there's too much going on that website. Let's see if this pops up my guessing game. What collectibles do you have? Oh, I don't have much, my friend. My collectible account is looking very skinny right now. Here you go. The Coca-Cola machine, secret rare, which I thought was going to do great because of the super scarcity of it. But no, it has only gone down in price. And of course, I got the Black Murcielago secret rare. I really wanted the Black Countach secret rare to match, but it's out of my price range. But I'm holding on to that one for sure. I can't see myself selling the Murcielago. I need to get the Becky Cloonan. There's your U. And there's the guess if you guys want to guess the collectible and win some extra vault cash. Becky Cloonan is one I want really bad. I definitely want Cat Bronson back. I kind of want my Electra Lola back. What's some other ones that I like? I like the... There's this one Harley Quinn, Babs Tar. If you know the artist, the Babs Tar Harley Quinn. It has the FE label on it, which I think is cool. And it's just a good looking collectible that I always liked. I mean, one that my favorite collectible has always been, and I've never owned one, but it's always been the Steve Pugh Harley Quinn. Maybe if that price came down, I would get into it. All right, we're catching up now. I was lagging a little bit. I think we're catching up. Gus Hall should have won it with that Juggernaut. You still have the... Yeah, I still have the Lambo and the Coke machine. Like I said, I had taken my account from 100. I had cashed everything out, so I had 100 gems. Then I built that up to 500, and then I had to make the decision, do I want to cash out a couple hundred or 300 and start back over, or do I want to buy some stuff to hold? So I bought some stuff to hold, and what I bought was the secret rare Lambo and the secret rare Coke machine. I still don't understand why people don't value the Coke machine as much as I do, because Coca-Cola is such a huge, huge brand. And plus, it's kind of a cool thing that you can have inside or outside of your home in the VeVeverse. A Coke machine, it seems like a good decorator. Can you mint more than one with the same Robocop and different Jetpack? Same Robocop, different Jetpack? I would think yes, but I don't know for sure. That's a good question. I think somebody would have to try that themselves. Yeah, Gus Hall, looks like you got it right. I think it's just the lag. Oh yeah, nope, it says nobody got it right. Yeah, it's just a little laggy today. There we go. Pokemon's catcher is working. Price has not moved much on these. They're sticking around 58 gems. I didn't do a price prediction on the Jetpack edition of Robocop, which I should have. And my price prediction on the Jetpack itself was 25 gems. Looks like they're not going to sell out. So the price probably isn't going to go a whole lot lower than that. So far, almost 400 of them have been burned. So that's the edition size. If I'm not mistaken, that's the edition size of the Robocop Jetpack. There's about 400 of them. Of course, they're going to keep 90 as well. I want a Todd too. I need Todd at 400. And then the go-to moments are tough for me. I like the go-to moments. I like the whole idea of them being the first Disney drops. Even Disney executives have talked about golden moments, first appearances of huge characters. It's just the edition sizes are so high on those bad boys. Elsa's always been one of my favorites, though. Probably would buy an Elsa again at some point. I need her under 100. Is my game glitching out? I don't remember clicking the game button. And yet it popped up. Oh, it's probably because I did that earlier. And it's catching up. My bad. Rich people don't put Coke machines in their houses unless a Coke collection room. I don't disagree. Castanet's got a Coke machine in his house. Doesn't that count? But also, as I've said in the past, what if VeVe drops a Sprite machine next, and then a Diet Coke machine, and then a Cherry Coke machine, and a Fanta machine, and a bottled water machine? That Coca-Cola machine, that first machine, is going to be worth extra, in my opinion. Let me refresh this chat. I think that's my problem. Yokse Yamamoto Monkey King Moonflower is at $15.99. We pumped it. It was at 10 a minute ago. People are sending screenshots on Twitter, but that's for in-person events. I would never have enough to cover everyone. See, you done started something, Kryptoni. Now everybody's trying to get those digital Omi hats. Hold that R2D2, had that R2D2 to 8K. I sold mine a little too early on the R2D2, but then I took that money and put it into Cat Bronson, and Cat Bronson ended up pumping just as much. So I did all right either way. There's Pooski right there with the number 41. I think you should get that price, no problem. I'd probably be at 2K on it. But then again, it's Robocop, so maybe not. I think that's a good price to start at. Oh, VeVe Pooski minted the number 41 today. VeVe dropping washing machines. Ooh, I can't wait till they drop the FA houseplant. I need a fern. I need a fern in my VeVeverse home. We gonna get ferns or what? Somebody call David Yu up and be like, we demand ferns. 35, so price is coming down a little bit on the jetpack itself. These are what you had to burn in order to get the flying Robocop, and so far 407 have been burnt. So people are still burning them. It continues. The burning continues, and you have 2 whole months to burn these, so the burning will continue going forward. That'll make the jetpack get more scarce. Price is going up on these Robocop, flying Robocops right now. They're at 62. And I'm assuming prices are going down on the Series 1 Robocop, but I don't know that for sure. Nobody caught the Marowak? Yeah, sometimes they're hard to catch. You gotta be lucky. Just seen there might be a problem with OKX and Omi. Stay safe out there, y'all. Oh, OKX? Yeah, I remember that's the newest exchange. What I saw, and I don't like this at all. I probably shouldn't even pull it up, but I probably can't even find it right now. Something about BitForex. It was from a Japanese company. Yeah, it's gonna be too laggy for me even to find right now. So it was this website article. It was an article showing up. It was an article on a website where some company in Japan was warning people about 4 exchanges in particular. The 4 exchanges, one of them being BitForex, and then the other one being BitGet or BitGet, the one that the new exchange we're supposed to be getting for Omi. So that's not a good sign. But I don't really know how reputable that Japanese company is. 62 gems is the floor now on the Jetpack edition, and the Jetpack itself, 37 gems. Kind of glad I skipped this drop. I didn't have a Robocop Series 1 anyway, so I wasn't going to be able to craft. If I had one, and I had been holding one, then I definitely would have went for the Jetpack. However, spending 40 gems, yeah, I guess you get a tiny little profit if you're selling. Maybe you get lucky like Pooski and get a low mint. You never know. Alright, looks like the chat is slowed down. Not a lot happening for me to snipe anyway. So we're probably going to go ahead and end this live stream. I don't know, contact me on Twitter or in my Discord to talk about setting up Jeopardy. People are saying they want to get the Jeopardy event going. I can probably make that happen. Got Coke Machine Uncommon 191. Just chilling. Yeah, I got the secret rare, man. I'm holding that secret rare. I feel for the people who have crypto on BitForex. I do too as well. I don't like that people are like joking about it. I made like a little tiny joke about it. I said something about how I have 18 Omi tokens left on BitForex, which I probably do. You know, you can never transfer the whole entire amount. There's always a little bit left over. And people are like, why are you joking about this? I'm like, I'm sorry. Being so much better in Solana markets. I got Myro. What else am I supposed to do? It's the Solana meme token. Myro's a good boy. I got Myro. Good boy, Myro. Appreciate you, JOC, Thanu, everybody in the chat. Thanks for hanging out with me for this drop. I will be back next week for whatever drops they decide to have on the weekend. And until then, if there's a drop on the weekdays, like the Journey into Mystery comic that's dropping on Tuesday, make sure you're checking out BE on his channel. He live streams the weekday drops, and it's the Informant YouTube channel, so make sure you're checking that out. All right, everybody. Appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out, and I will see you next week. Later.